Okay, here we are with another Woods report. We literally just filmed this and it didn't post. I'm so mad.
We gotta repeat ourselves.
So we gotta repeat everything that we said.
There we go.
And see what.
I was trying to remember, what did I say?
And I was like, so I told her, if I'm not funny this time, it's not funny. Whatever. Because
you're drained now.
To do a whole show again.
It's like how the actors feel. Take two.
Oh,
they
my
play
goodness.
That same scene again and be funny or be sad or be mad. So I can see actors, I applaud them.
All right.
Speaking of actors, I applaud them.
Here we go. Take two.
Take two. That little thing.
Celebrities running for president or celebrities in the White House.
Yeah.
This came about because you watched The View.
They talked
and
about
they were talking about
Dr. Oz. We all know how Dr. Oz became famous. I think Oprah really helped him and Phil, Dr. Phil. So putting him on the map, dude just took off. He's famous now. Usually when you say Dr. Oz, people either yeah or whatever, but they've heard of him.
They know who he is.
He's running, I believe, for president.
And you said Hannity is supporting him.
Hannity has supported him. And people know that Hannity loves Trump.
So that makes you think
Trump may not be running again.
And that makes you think that he's going to run as Republican.
Probably. Because if Hannity is
and Hannity's, that makes you also think Trump's not running again. Maybe. Because if Hannity is supporting Oz, Trump must have told him that he can't run again anyway. He's been and under indictment and all this stuff. And then he was on Hannity's show, and Hannity kept trying to make him say that Putin was an evil man, and he just couldn't say it. He couldn't bring himself to do it.
You know, they had that. How long was that discussion they had when nobody was in the room? That's his buddy. That's his boy. He can't bring his boy.
He can't bring himself. They showing dead bodies in shallow graves and all kind of stuff.
In fact, when he goes back to celebrity,
all he said was,
I
could tell you one thing. If I was president, none of this Ukraine stuff would be going on.
Yeah, he said that.
There would be a chicken in every pot. There would be a Christmas tree in every home. None of this stuff would be going on.
That's his buddy.
There wouldn't even be they wouldn't even have stormed the Capitol on January 6th if I was president.
Right.
So everything would have gone great had I been president.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But with all that being said, he's a character.
He won 4-year term as president.
He's a character and almost won the second term. So do people want celebrities as president?
One of the things they said on The View was a good point.
Okay.
A lot of people, especially at the time when Trump was running, they're tired of politicians.
The stereotypical politicians.
The lies, the promises. Most politicians, when you come and say, hey, Mom, I'm dating a politician, they'll probably go, really?
Right,
because you know, like the bad information that they're given,
and a lot of politicians and elected officials want to be celebrities now.
Yeah.
So
like you said, Nancy Pelosi.
You got Maxine Waters. I like to what's my term?
Redeem my time.
Or they want a catchy phrase. Cory Booker. Cory Booker was always stale. All of a sudden, in the last few years, he's like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna like he performing.
Yes.
Or I just feel like most of them are performing.
And the price probably goes up when they're being called to speak somewhere now because they're known. Fox News talks about them. CNN talks about them. So they're celebrities. Clinton, he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
But the opposite, a celebrity running for, I was like Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor.
Right.
Ronald Reagan was an actor, like the Ukraine man.
That's true. That Ukraine man, I have an issue with him.
You know what?
Because I still feel like he is an actor. I feel like every time I see him, there's either music playing in the background.
Well, he has to set the scene.
Or he has to set the scene.
Yep.
I guess the good thing is he's staying. I don't think he has a choice. He can't go anywhere else.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I you know.
They're saying he's one actor that's not doing bad though in his position.
Okay.
So my thing is, I don't have a problem with an actor, like even with Herschel Walker, football players.
Oh Lord, Herschel Walker.
His percentages are high. People are liking Herschel Walker. He may not be.
I think it's the name.
Yeah, the name.
Because he's not
like you
saying
said O.J.
nothing.
Simpson, if he was
if O.J. Simpson ran for president, people would vote for O.J. Simpson.
They probably would still vote for him because of his name.
They would say, you know why they would vote?
He was a good running back.
They would vote for O.J. Simpson because they would say he would get stuff done.
You know what?
They would say, it would be a whole bunch of people that say, if you don't vote with him,
And
he'll be eyeballing the senators and the Congress people as they walk in like,
yeah, you better vote for, you better do that bill. But look, I mean, there's good and bad with an entertainer running. They may have background that can help. I think Trump, they did because he's a businessman.
Which, how you a businessman and all your businesses fail?
Well, he found loopholes around that to do that, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Smart man, hey.
That's true.
He didn't get to where he was just, not doing any kind of thing to get him, up there. But that's the thing now is Dr. Oz is thinking about running. And I believe
thinking about running, or is he running?
I think he is running.
Okay.
Yeah, because Hannity did
endorse him. And he's probably going to be Republican if Hannity's endorsing him.
Yeah.
Conservative.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Conservative.
Okay, so is he going to pull some people from the Democrat side that like Dr. Oz? Because Oprah likes Dr. Oz.
Remember when we said before he passed away, if Colin Powell...
Oh, I would have loved to call
Kim and I were talking. We're not party people. We're not Democratic. We're not Republican. We're not. We're independent.
We vote on who we like.
We vote on who's more than likely are getting, the things that we'd want ahead as far as laws and stuff. So we said Colin Powell.
Yeah, I would have voted for him.
A lot of people probably would vote for him if he ran for president. Even Democrats would probably have voted for Colin Powell.
So if you're a celebrity, you're running, you really don't know what you're doing. You said it really probably doesn't matter because they can surround themselves with people.
I think if they know a little bit, they can still surround themselves with people that have knowledge in those various areas that a president would need to have, right?
Yeah.
So he, in a sense, will be a figurehead, bringing on his buddies. Trump brought in his buddies and friends and family. He all opened the door.
I just felt like this is back in the day. Remember we used to watch? Well, I don't know if you've seen that cartoon Popeye. Yeah. When Olive was running for president.
No.
She remember that song? If I were president. If I were president.
No.
There be a chicken in every stew and na 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 na. She was like making all these promises. Da na 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 na.
Popeye's cartoon.
If I were president.
You remember that?
If I were president. How many of y'all remember that? If I were president.
Popeye's olive
oil. Make all these campaign promises. Have the name. Recognition. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
Did she win?
I don't even remember that. You asking me to remember something that when I was little.
You remember that song?
I was probably 5. I was 5.
How you remember the song?
Because I was 5. I remember ABCs when I was 5.
But you don't remember she won.
I don't remember
that.
She
must not have won because it wouldn't make sense for her to be the president.
I must have been 5 years old when I watched. All I know is if I were president. See, I don't even remember the rest of the words. I just know that part.
Okay.
But I don't remember she won. I don't even know if it was her running. Was it her run? I think it was her.
And not Popeye. He wasn't running for president.
I think it was Olive Oil.
Oh.
Or is her name Olive Oil?
I think it's Olive something. It's Olive. Oh, something. I think it's Olive Oil.
Is it Olive Oil?
And Popeye.
Oh my God, I don't remember. It was a black and white Popeye, old school.
Oh, wow.
I had to been like 5 years old. But I just remember if I were president, running for president and promising everything in the world to people just to vote for me.
Right.
How is that any different than the celebrity running? And I guess you're not really promising people stuff. You just have a name.
Right. Your name is famous.
Your name. Okay.
And people just want something different. They tired of, like you're saying, they may have a little
But you got to have some name. Because Kanye ran for president. People was like, yeah, right, whatever. So you have to be a celebrity, but you got to have something.
He run for president, didn't he?
Yeah, he did run for president.
He did run for president.
But you have to have, even though you're a celebrity, you have to have something about you that people take serious, I think.
Yeah, some background in doing things in the community, or you made something happen.
So what is Oz?
What if our Kardashian runs for president?
They could. Kim Kardashian could run for president in the future.
Wow.
But what is Oz? What does he do other than be a doctor?
Well, one of the things they said that he shouldn't go against science because that's what he does. Like, he's a doctor. So I don't know, like Dr. Fauci and how they was giving him problems.
And what's his stance on abortion? He running conservative.
He's probably
and he's a doctor.
He's pro-life, probably. He's pro-life,
and he's a doctor.
That don't mean nothing. Some doctors are pro-life. They don't. They would wish they would, speak to the woman to have other options.
So we need to probably look and see into Dr. Oz running for president. We need to look into
how many people are actually going to run in 20. Is it 2024? Yep.
Is it 2024?
Is that the next campaign?
Y'all, we don't even, we sad. We don't even.
2024.
We're not even keeping up on nothing. But I think people want celebrities. I think they're bored. Mm-hmm. I think the politicians are trying to become celebrities like Cory Booker and them and trying to like get that. They're trying to gain that, capture that audience. So you're not boring when you're up there talking.
Stage and theater.
And it's back to the Good Times episode where that man said, do I got to chuck and jive to win? And James was
Alderman
like, yeah,
Davis.
yeah, you do. You got to chuck and jive.
You didn't reach the people.
When I tell you something, Florida, I'll be back. I'll be back. And if I got to get a fancy two-step to win, I'm going to do it. And that's a right, baby. That's a right. They all clapping for him. While y'all living in the project.
They playing the
probably
dozens.
getting shot
He didn't
at.
want to play the dozens. He wanted to talk about the facts and the issues in the city. They in Chicago.
JJ, I got this. I got this. Your mama so bad. Oh, my God. They wanted them to play the dozens.
Play the dozens the best. That's the one I'm a pick for the president because I know that he was mayor. He was running for mayor.
Keep voting for Alderman Davis, even though he wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
And my favorite family is the Project family. And you too, Elamona. You too, Alopecia. You too, Ammonia. You too, Filipina. He never would say her name right.
And you too,
my favorite. And he would only come around when it was time for him to want something. My favorite Project.
And they always come out when it's time to vote, when it's time to pick them. It's time to. That's when they do some of the.
How's that any different than right now with our politicians?
That's some of the promises that they make. They'll do it near the campaign time so they can be picked again.
Wow. You know? When we gonna stop falling for the old hokey doke?
I don't know. I don't mind a celebrity.
So if I got to chuck a jive to win, I'm gonna chuck a jive.
I don't mind a celebrity if they if they have background, if they've done some, like you said, Reagan was. He was governor first, right?
Yeah.
Before he went on to be the president. So he had some political background there. I don't mind being a celebrity. Herschel Walker, I don't think has a lot of background, but his numbers are big.
Oh, God.
And because he's a football player, maybe the guys are going in there saying, yeah, I'm going to vote for him. Maybe change. And then, too, he may be the only representation for that party. Mm-hmm. Think about that.
So they
would back him up versus a Democrat or independent. So unfortunately he's the face for Republicans. They want to keep party, lines not, crossed. That's why too.
Well, what do y'all think? You let us know. This will be posted on YouTube. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Are you cool with celebrities running? Does it not matter to you? Because you feel like, well, Lenore said they're going to surround themselves with people that's actually doing the work. And they just the face recognition. Mm-hmm. Or do we want our politicians to be more celebrity-like? Like the guy on Good Times. If I got to chuck and jive to win, then I'll chuck and jive. And no, the other guy, the one that was stale.
He lost.
But he said he was coming back and he gonna tell some mama jokes.
I never understood. He had a lot of people at his campaign office, but he only got 3 votes. I never understood that.
That's true. He had a whole. That mean the people in his campaign office didn't even vote for him.
They didn't vote for him.
And if he had 3, we know Florida voted for him. We know Winona voted for him, and he voted for him.
And because Thelma was not old enough,
so nobody else voted for him.
Those people was in his campaign office.
Go back and watch Good Times. He had 3 votes.
3 votes. Thank you.
A whole people running in and out with papers and stuff,
right,
for them to sign.
And they're waiting on the count.
They waiting on the count and they didn't even vote for him.
Davis 70, so and so
3, and they didn't even vote for him.
I know that don't make sense to me. That's one thing I did notice on the show.
And then James will come in.
JJ.
Well, I told you, Florida.
And he told him the truth. He said you didn't get down. You didn't get down. You didn't relate to the people. So whether they famous or not famous, people are going to relate to the people.
But when are we going to stop falling for that? But here's the thing. He didn't relate, but you voting for somebody who does nothing for you.
The city. Yeah.
Alderman Davis did nothing.
Thank you. His name, he was using the money, going on his trips. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what do you think? The last administration, he had to do some things, even though he probably didn't even know what he was doing. He was signing things, and he didn't have for him to hold the Bible upside down.
The thing that made me laugh about Trump is when when no Republicans was around him and they would ask him stuff, his Democrat self came out, because they'll ask him something, he'll be like, that sounds pretty good, and you see the guys in the back going, no, what are you doing? That's not your platform. And then he'll look and go, and he'll come back and go, absolutely not. We're not going to fall for that. We're not doing that.
He was close friends with Howard Stern.
Yeah, at one point.
And they asked Howard Stern about him when he was running, and Howard Stern was like, he don't think half the stuff that you guys have him running for. No. He's truly Democratic.
And then you talking about on Good Times with them saying you don't relate. How does a celebrity relate?
Yeah, that's true.
You live
they're untouchable.
So
they got a nicer home. They're in a different neighborhood.
Yeah, they don't relate.
Yeah, they won't have potholes in their street.
No, so, don't even get me started on the potholes, because I'll start talking about North Chicago again.
Stop.
But and I got cut off on my last tape. If you go back, I was talking about the potholes in North Chicago, and then my tape cut off because it was live, and then when I said they're gonna build a new beach and all of that, and then your car break down, falling in a hole trying to get to the beach.
The sand that they taking, the leftover sand, why can't they bring it to the city?
Bring that and fill in the potholes. And y'all picture, I saw the lovely picture that y'all took with the shovels. Take those shovels
and get some
rocks and fill in them potholes.
Especially on Broadway. I think my wheel.
It was about how many people in that picture? It was about like 10 or 12 of y'all. Each one of y'all could take a certain area and fill in the potholes.
Right. Each alderman be responsible for his holes in the street.
Yeah. Oh my God.
While they get the beach.
No, everybody was on that picture. It wasn't just aldermen.
Okay.
It was.
That's a whole nother
it was Mayor Rockingham. I think Rita was on there. Rita got to grab a shovel. Vance was on there. Yeah. Mary Cunningham was on there.
It's a beautiful ideal. They fixing the beach up, and it's going to be really nice. They said by the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I really take pride in that.
Kingston was on there. All y'all grab that. Take that shovel.
But fill the potholes.
Take that shovel and grab some rocks and some sand from that beach and fill in the potholes.
Yeah, we didn't diverse, but that's fine.
That's still along the lines of politicians.
That's true.
And taking pictures.
That's true.
And showing up.
Well, entertainer would definitely love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
you know what? Think about it.
An entertainer would have a Baywatch person. It's a brand new beach coming to North Chicago, and be some Baywatch actor who running for alderman, pushing that they got a beach in North Chicago.
We'll vote for her. I'll vote for her.
Yeah, we want to see something else.
That name though, I see now why entertainers are thinking that if they're trying to make a difference in the city, they know their name will get them they will have the opportunity to do it.
Right.
Because their name is popular.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll do something. They'll make things happen with their name. Yeah. With the clout that they have.
Yeah.
So I have no problem if they make things happen.
That's true.
So
yeah, we don't have a problem with you being a celebrity. Whether you're a celebrity that's running for a politician or you're a politician who wants to be a celebrity. As long as you're getting the work done, we're not gonna have no problem with you.
If those promises make sure.
But y'all know we got a Woods report right out now, so I'm gonna be calling out folk. If you ain't doing the job, I'm gonna call you out. Yeah. I'm gonna crack on you. If I can tell you I love you, but I'm gonna put you on blast.
Because you put him
on the Woods report.
Because you put him on blast when you started seeing the homeless man building his neighborhood over here off of Lewis Avenue. When we started seeing tents over there by Dunkin' Donuts. City. When you driving by and you seeing a homeless neighborhood starting to grow, you're like, ooh, whose neighborhood?
On Lewis Avenue.
On Lewis Avenue.
Come on, man.
By Dunkin' Donuts.
That's too bold.
Yeah. So things happen then because of that. Well, so that's what we should be doing, kind of calling each other out and just reminding us, you're beautifying this, but make sure you fix this too.
Exactly.
So it'd be a balance.
And you can chuck and jive, but still get stuff done. Like that man said, I'm going to come back. He was a good candidate. I'm going to come back. And if I got to chuck and jive to get in office, I'm going to chuck and jive.
Right.
Do what you need to do to get the photo op. Do what you need to do to be celebrity. But as long as you get the job done, we good.
And another topic was pastors running for politics.
Oh Lord,
that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother discussion, y'all.
But you know what? It's the same as the celebrity thing.
True, that's
if the
true.
pastor is involved in that community,
that's true.
He as a politician
Meeks is a senator.
Yeah, they'll make things happen as well as they have a congregation that also can pull them to help and do things.
That's true.
There are churches, there are pastors in the cities, these various cities that are making things happen more than the politicians.
What part of y'all was that?
I know. They're getting with the politicians to make things happen. So I like the team effort.
Right.
That's the thing that politicians need to do is get with church, especially mega ministries. Yeah. Oh my God. If you're with mega ministry, you should make changes in that neighborhood.
All right. So that was our take on celebrities running. Yeah. Take 2.
Celebrities in the White House.
So hopefully this records and will post. My goodness.
I see people on. So last one it was nobody on. So we didn't even go live.
All right, y'all. So that was, you done? Mm-hmm. That was another Woods Report. See y'all next time.